Justin Hardy caught almost 400 of these in his ECU career. Now he hopes that an NFL team will be looking for his pass-catching ability. It is his work ethic that made him one of the most beloved Pirates in ECU history, and today Hardy gave back that love as he held his first youth football camp today in Greenville. Basketball is one of everyone's favorite hobbies. So what do actual college basketball players do in their free time? Last night's loss to Davidson was history-making in the bad way for the Tar Heels. For the first time ever, they are hosting a regional, and they are not in the winners bracket. Johnson Soccer Stadium behind me, normally used for soccer in the fall, will now be used for women's lacrosse coming spring 2018 as the two sports do not play at the same time. ECU's men's tennis team rejoices as freshman Casey County completed a comeback win over Appalachian State, capping a 6th straight victory in 7 of the last 8.
Got a little bit of a lead on us early, winning the doubles point, and that turned out to be the game changer for them to have a chance to win and really put us behind the 8 ball.
After dropping the doubles point, ECU won 2 of the first 3 singles matches. ECU dropped match 4 and needed a win from junior Colin Roller to have a chance.
You know, I went out there and just tried to take care of my business and do my job and get the win and get our team closer to victory.
Roller won quickly, and it was all on the freshman.
I was pretty nervous. I mean, I just kind of wanted to take it one point at a time. I didn't really know what was going to happen, so I kind of just listened to my coach and took it one point at a time.
County dropped the first set and was down 4 games to 2 in the second set. When Roller's match ended and all eyes went to the freshman.
Everybody started watching me. I kind of knew all the attention was on me, so I had to kind of pull it through.
Coach Sean Hinchin was not worried about his freshman's ability to win.
Sometimes that can help because there's less pressure on him because he doesn't know any better. So today, there was a lot of pressure on him. He handled it incredibly, and to his credit, I think we're seeing someone grow up right in front of our eyes.
The tennis team appears to be turning a corner after their 2-5 start in the spring. Hinchin says his team won't quit.
A lot of times when you just hang in there long enough and keep fighting, good things can happen.
With Tech TV, I'm Kai Jones. East Carolina Athletics announced on March 16th that they will add women's lacrosse in spring of 2018.
We've grown as a university from a student perspective, but we haven't really grown from an athletics department as a participation.
ECU Athletics Director Jeff Confer says the move had been coming for over a year. He also says that multiple sports were considered, like bowling, rowing, and sand volleyball, but in the end, lacrosse made the most sense.
You start looking at the number that you can get with women's lacrosse, which is about 30 on your roster, 12 scholarships. Then we started thinking about the facilities.
Johnson Soccer Stadium behind me, normally used for soccer in the fall, will now be used for women's lacrosse coming spring 2018 as the two sports do not play at the same time. Confer also says the move was an effort to get the athletics department to look closer to the school's enrollment numbers of 58% women and 42% men.
Our students invest in our programs through a student fee, and that student fee should go towards participation opportunity at the Division I level.
Tara Mara is a player on the ECU Women's Lacrosse Club team that will actually play in regionals this weekend. She says the team was excited when they heard that ECU was adding women's lacrosse.
A couple of the girls wanted to actually try to join that team, and one of the recruiters came to talk to us at a practice, and he actually tried to come see some of our games last weekend.
Confer explained the process of how the school will pay for the new team will be done little by little annually.
The first year is going to be about $200,000, and when we're fully scholarshiped out, and when we have all of our coaches hired, and we have all our equipment ordered, and all of our travel allocated, the cost for the sport should go up into the $700,000 annually range.
Welcome back. Last night, Enita Holmes only recorded 2 hits, but still won the first game of the 2A state title series. All season, the Aces have found ways to win close games, and today they got a chance to sweep for the school's first ever baseball state title. In 5 County Stadium in Zebulon, the venue for the championship series between the Aces and the Hilltoppers. Bottom 1, Aces up 1-0, but the Hilltoppers say not so fast. Jake Lofter, base knock into center. 1 scores, and this game is knotted at 1. But the senior on the mound, Matthew Benfield, he was Harlem shaking through the pressure. Strikeout to end the inning. He pitched a 2-run complete game. The senior was definitely trying to go out on top. And now ahead to the 3rd, 2 on for Harrison Powell, and the junior grounds into, wait a second, he's gonna beat that throw. 2 come in to score, and it's 3-1 Aces. Edenton Holmes never looked back, winning the game 7-2 in the first ever state championship in sweeping fashion. And a big shout out to Whiteville for winning the 1A state championship. The Wolfpack swept Murphy, and ECU commit Mackenzie Gore was named the series MVP. Next up for Mackenzie, the MLB draft on June 12th. And coming into hosting this year's regional, UNC was 8-0 in openers and 31-7 overall as a host. So last night's loss to Davidson was history-making in the bad way for the Tar Heels. For the first time ever, they are hosting a regional, and they are not in the winners bracket. So the Tar Heels are going to have to make a run from the losers bracket. First up is going to be the Michigan Wolverines. We're going to start in the 5th, and for the first time in 14 regional innings, UNC has the lead. Ashton McGee, 2-run double, 3-1 Carolina. The freshman from CB Aycock is coming up big in the tie ball game. Next inning, Tyler Lynn says, "Let me get in on that hit party." Blooper to left. Barely fair, but it's bringing around one more run, and it's 4-1 Tar Heels. Top 7 now. We're going to go to Cody Roberts at the plate, and he's going to eat big. 2-run double, and that would be the dagger as UNC stays alive, 8-1. Carolina awaits the loser of Davidson and FGC at 1 p.m. tomorrow. And tonight at 7, a pair of winners bracket matchups, starting with the Demon Deacs. Wake hosting West Virginia at 7 p.m. The Deacs are going to beat UMBC 11-3 last night to open tournament play. And NC State won a 12-inning thriller over Indiana to stay in the winners bracket. The Wolfpack will face Kentucky. Highlights from both of those games tonight at 11. And Justin Hardy started at ECU as a walk-on and became one of the most sure-handed receivers in NCAA history. It is his work ethic that made him one of the most beloved Pirates in ECU history. And today, Hardy gave back that love as he held his first youth football camp today in Greenville. Over 200 kids showed up for Hardy's camp at Dowdy-Ficklin, and there would have been more, but 200 was the cutoff. The camp started with a long morning of drills. Then campers got the chance to take pictures with Justin, followed by an autograph session. He signed some jerseys, some footballs, and even some iPhones. Yes, iPhones. For Hardy, it was great to give back to his college community.
Oh, it's great. You know, he's getting a chance, like I said, to get back to Eastern North Carolina where I grew up at, where I played at, you know, seeing the kids that supported me along my way, their parents bringing them out, you know, it's great to be back. I asked, like, just walking around, everybody said they had a good time, so that's really what my main focus was, for the kids to have a good time.
That's all for sports. We'll have your final forecast when we come back.